Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Natalie, Natalie's Closet, and welcome. I'd love to know what you guys are working on. And good evening again, Natalie and Artistic Friends. Hey, Mark, my newest blog. Awesome. Almost 2 years already, Natalie. Awesome content. Thank you kindly. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Congratulations. And thank you so much. I appreciate it. My book. Okay, great. Be in a minute, no problem, Natalie. Good to see you. Good to see you too. I'm realizing that either this I don't know if it's intentionally supposed to be off. Okay. Anyway, it just is driving me nuts being like off, like not this way. I guess I can just force it to be that way. Okay. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. My camera like somehow is like, I don't know, it's showing more, and when I was recording, and it's like off, like I don't know, on my viewfinder it looks like it's like this side of my room over here, or my cabinets are like this much taller than this side or something like that, which is not the case. They're even, but the camera is clearly crooked and it's driving me bonkers. But okay, it is what it is. I'm not gonna worry about it. Hold on one second. I'm making my, not mistakes, my list. Yes. Okay. Alrighty then. So today is going to be an unboxing palooza. And I'm kidding you. I'm not joking. Like, I've made the videos. I'm going to hopefully tomorrow be doing the Indianapolis yarn shop, Mass Avenue knit shop, which we visited in April. It's not June, but that was a lot of technical issues, which have now been corrected. Thank goodness. But that, and then the yarn haul. Oh, that, the visit with friends, the yarn haul. Then I think it was the Michaels unboxing. And then maybe Joanne's. Then Hobby Lobby. Then the new, Miley, stop leaking the freaking carpet. Come on. Then she says hi to her peeps. She just put her head on my lap, right? See, hi, my peeps. I can't lay under the desk because there's too much yarn everywhere, right? Well, just right now, just for the video, just for the live. I'll empty it so you can lay in here during the day, okay? Okay, now go lay down on the floor. What are you staring at me for? Huh? Oh, now you're giving me the side eye. Oh, so now I'm in trouble because now you're giving me attitude. I see how it is. Okay. No speaking. Okay, what do you want to say? What? What are you saying? Miley, what are you saying? What? What? Yeah? Yeah? Okay, she now officially said hi to her peeps. Anyway, let's get back to counting. So then another Michaels and Goodwill, I think, yarn haul. Then Hobby Lobby clearance yarn haul. Mm-hmm. Then there's going to be another Michaels clearance yarn haul. And once the second Hobby Lobby by us goes clearance, another Hobby Lobby clearance yarn haul. I think that's how, and then there will be a giveaway somewhere in between that, which is like a mega giveaway that I've had to do for like before I moved. So that'll be 11 videos, I think. That I have 2 of 3 of them edited, I think, and I'm going to be posting to, or having them uploaded so that I can schedule them to post. But yeah, 11 videos. What? I know, that's crazy. Anyway, okay. I'm here until I fall asleep. Hi, Mom. I'm here. Hello, everybody. I have missed you all. I've missed you too, Becky. Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you. Hi, Becky, Larissa. Good to see you. I hope that all is well. Hot prayers to hi, and prayers to Miley. Thank you. Hi, Becky. Dougie, I look forward to those new videos too, Natalie. Yeah, which my updated software, editing software on my, I haven't touched any fibers. Do I have any on my face? I haven't. I mean, with my updated software, it automatically creates like a 60-second video. The only problem is it only does it in horizontal format, and shorts are vertical. So I can post it so that it's a 60-second excerpt, but it won't count as a shorts video that I could potentially actually make AdSense from, because it's not in vertical format. So that's kind of frustrating, because it says that it's for that type of content. Well, if you know it's for that type of content, you should know it should be vertical format for YouTube, for Instagram, for TikTok. So I don't understand that. So whatever, that's its own little quirk. So I may post, depending on what it decides to pull and what it looks like, I may post a 60-second video teaser before the videos are actually posted on some. Then we actually took Mr. Boyfriend, when we went to Michael's. Oh, we took 2 different like shorts clips outside of Michael's. One that I geared towards YouTube and one that I did for Instagram. But I don't want to post it on Instagram if it's going to be 2 weeks before the video comes out, you know? So anyway, by the way, Mr. Boyfriend's going to be bringing me dinner when it's done. He got home actually a lot earlier than normal. And we put a 15-pound turkey. Yes, there's only 2 of us, but we've had it frozen in the freezer for, I don't know, since Thanksgiving or Christmas. And we figure, he was like, well, since I'll be coming home early, we'll put the turkey in the, well, okay, we pulled it out of the freezer on Saturday, and 3/4 of it was still hard as a rock when I pulled it out earlier this morning, like late morning. So I did the defrost in cold water and changing it every half hour and whatever. And so then we put it in the oven, but it didn't end up going in until like, no, that doesn't make sense. Like maybe 4-ish, maybe. So it should have been done at 8. So we were going to quickly eat dinner before my live. That's part of the reason why I switched it from 7:30 to 8:30, but then other stuff changed also. So, but we just checked the temperature and it wasn't ready yet. So we put it back in the oven. So we're not going to be able to eat dinner tonight together, but we had this salad that I picked up at a deli. So we at least got to share something, and we had a sweet treat together. So, but he's like, I'll bring it in to you when it's ready. I said, okay, thank you. So hold on. What did my mom say? No, that's not my style. Okay. Anyway, okay. So I'm trying to think of the order in which I got stuff. Now, Michael's is actually in 2 parts, because Mr. Boyfriend and I had gone together a few days ago. And then I went today to get some more of some of it. And I'm glad I did, because some of it was already sold out, even though it wasn't, some of it wasn't actually priced. They didn't actually clearance price it. But I knew it was on clearance because I don't know, like 3 different channels happened to mention it. One of them said that theirs were marked. The other 2 said they didn't know it until they either saw another video or happened to see it on their or their app. So I was like, okay. So when we went, I was like, wait a minute, this is supposed to be on clearance. So I went and I checked the price and it was on clearance. So anyway, I'm glad I went because they only had a couple of the stuff that I actually really wanted. So and then Hobby Lobby's clearance, we went yesterday to our local Hobby Lobby to just see if the clearance was done yet or marked, and it was, which I was kind of surprised because it's also 30% off for regular price yarn. But then I was thinking, well, their clearance runs for, not just the week, so whatever. So it was, but you could tell it had been marked down already for a couple of days because all the like really popular colors were gone. But still got like 3 big bags and I think 1 or 2 little bags of stuff. Then I went back. Then I went later yesterday to another Hobby Lobby that's not far from us, and theirs was not marked down on clearance. And as per usual, they wouldn't tell me when it was going to happen. I was just told that, well, we don't know when the truck is coming in. I don't know that it would necessarily have to rely on a truck because they already have inventory in stock. But unless it's for the new stuff, I don't know. But theirs is not. But I'm going to be in that area every day this week. So I figured I'll just pop in because they won't tell me when it's going on clearance. And I want to get that. I saw the colors of some of the stuff that I know will be clearanced. And I want to like be there as they're marking it down. So, that's that Hobby Lobby. So I don't have that yet, but I had gotten that Michael's first. And then that little bit of Joanne, some Goodwill stuff. So I'll show that to you first, then the Hobby Lobby order. I know that much. And then these, okay, I think I got it. But there's like literally like, it's hard to move in here because there's bags of stuff. I have no idea where it's going to go. I was thinking it'd be cool to have a shelving unit in front of me. However, that's kind of where like extra bins of stuff that like I moved that isn't necessarily something that's going to go out, but I want are going to go so that we could clear out the other room so that we could get that room set up. So I have my Lego stuff over here. So I don't know. We're going to have to like figure all of that stuff out. Or I could take down the horse that I have my Swift and yarn winder on, since I found that my desk will actually serve as a better way of doing it. So I could take that down, but we have other craft stuff down there, but maybe we can move that somewhere. I don't know. There's never enough room, but there's never enough yarn. So, all right. Agreed, Natalie, all videos should be allowed in both formats. Yeah, totally. There must be countless yarn stores in Illinois. Well, there's countless big box stores like everywhere, but as far as the local yarn shops, honestly, well, I haven't really looked in this area specifically. I know of 2, one in the city in our old neighborhood and one that's in Oak Park, which is Die Hard Yarns, which is awesome. I love Chastity. She's incredible. And yes, I'm sure there's other ones. I know Rose with Rose Likes Crochet probably knows of some, although she doesn't necessarily shop local yarn shops. She shops, big box clearance or sale yarns, which I totally get because that's what she uses for market prep and stuff. And it's funny because when she and I went to lunch one time, she's like, okay, when people come to my channel, they know they're looking for big box yarn stuff. When they're looking at your channel, they're looking for local yarn shop, hand dyed yarns and stuff like that, because that's what you do and what you love. She's like, if I start seeing you doing some big box clearance stuff, I'm going to be like, who is this person? Surprise. Although I did comment on one of her videos a few weeks ago, I think. Oh, by the way, I went big box yarn clearance shopping and it was just funny. Canada has Michael's, but there are still subtle differences in stores between here and America. Yeah, I actually have heard that from a couple people, that there are some it may be the same type of yarn, but certain colorways are specific to Canada and you can't get them here in the States, that type of thing. Okay, hold on a second. I need to respond to someone. Okay. All right. So let me get the Michaels box because I think that one was first, but I can't find. Oh, because they sent part of it in a box and part of it in just a regular like poly mailer. But I forgot when I did the video, I put it all in the box, I think. And then where is the, oh, that's right there. Okay. Let me see if I could grab that without killing myself. Oh, and I can also show you, well, I don't know. I may or may not. I'm not sure yet. Okay, let's. Oh, I thought that was a bug. It's a fluff of yarn on the edge of the box. Okay, so now how am I going to get back out? Yeah. Oh, this is interesting without stepping on yarn. Okay, so this and this will be next. Okay, let's go right there. Okay, so still don't know where I'm gonna do where, how, what, and where. Yeah, precisely. This is Mr. Boyfriend's stuff, so that is gonna go there. All these hooks are gonna go here. This is gonna go there. You know what? I'm gonna put my hair up, and I may actually take this long sleeve shirt off because it's starting to get. Oh, actually, no. I gotta plug in my fan. Oh, I got this super cool clip at my hair salon. They actually had it the day I was there, but I didn't get it. And I was telling Mr. Boyfriend about it. And he's like, just go in and get it. And now it was like a couple bucks. And it was this because it's like, oh, you guys can't see the true color of it. It's brown, but it's got an iridescent, like, oh, you can see it kind of. An iridescent, like, film over it. Except it's like, I got to tell my stylist about that. Something weird was with my color this time because she had put some product in my hair and it made it like feel like it was like 3 days old, 5 days. Actually, it made it feel like it was a week old and it was fresh. So I ended up washing it sooner than I wanted to because it was just like ucky and thick and I don't know. And the color was transferring to everything. Okay, I got to let Mr. Boyfriend know that the turkey's done. Timer is going off. He's in the front room on the front of the house, and I don't know if you can hear it. Anyway, so I got to talk to her about that because it just was, it was very bothersome to me. And check this out. I haven't gotten one of her sets in a long time, but this one was kind of like a surprise. But look, Hollow Taco nail polish set. It's her fourth rainbow set, but not a true rainbow. And it's all holographic nail polishes, which is amazing. But okay, so Michael's, what is this? Oh, this is Hobby Lobby. Oh yeah, and then I ran into Hobby Lobby today to check and see if they did the clearance. They didn't yet, because the girl told me yesterday, and I say girl because she was very young, that she thought that they were starting at one end of the store and then moving their way over to clearance. If that is true, the ribbons were marked down, which were just like one like aisle over from the yarn. So maybe tomorrow, that could have been done tonight, maybe. If that's the case, I could be too late tomorrow. But anyway, because I won't be able to make it there until like okay, I mean, I'm gonna have to figure that out. But anyway, so That was non-yarn, non-fiber arts related stuff. Okay, you can't see that. You're not allowed to see it before I show it. Okay, so anyway, this was something I ordered online. There was something else I thought that I got. Must not have, because I don't think I used anything. I made sure not to pull anything out of any of this until I recorded it and then shared it with you. Now I can actually start using it. So anyway, all right. So this I had seen, and I was wanting to know what it looked and felt like, because I know of well, actually I didn't know that Bernat had one also. So, and I haven't been into a Michael's or Joann's for yarn or Hobby Lobby for that matter. Sorry, I'm trying to plug in my fan. There we go. In for like a couple years, I think. And so I hadn't really seen much of the new stuff. And I really didn't see anybody like talking about it on their channels. I have to be careful because my hands are very dry, and this doesn't do well with it. Hey, no, ma'am. You don't do the boot scoot on the carpet. No, ma'am. That's only outside. Okay. Can you see her snout? You can't see her snout. She says hi to her peeps again. What are you looking so sad for? Go lay down on the floor. Go check out Daddy. He's going to be cutting up turkey. Yeah, turkey. Go get it. Well, it's too hot right now. But anyway, so this is Loops and Threads, which is Michael's brand, which all of Loops and Threads, they have like basically a copycat of like Bernat blanket. They have their own version. Instead of it being $12.99, it's $9.99. So you can save that way. I don't know if it works up the same. I haven't used it, but it looks exactly the same. Let's see. More rain here tonight. The spring's weather has been average at best. Yesterday was so beautiful outside, sunny and warm. Oh, well. Yeah, today was great too. Yesterday, I think. Natalie, how's your vision since the surgery? Well, it's wacko. Wow. Well, it is Pride Month. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's now I should know. She actually released this, I think, in May, if I'm not mistaken. I think she released it in May. But she just she loves bright colors and stuff. She has the regular rainbow collection. She has the dark collection, the what is like pastel rainbow collection. And then there's this one, which is different. It's not the standard colors. Well, it kind of is, but not really. Okay, so anyway, so Loops and Threads, it's the bulky tubular. And I was wanting to check it out because I wanted to see if it was thicker than Parfait Chunky and possibly thicker than Bernat Blanket. I don't know about the Bernat Blanket. Oh, no, I dropped a ball. No, it's not thicker than Bernat Blanket. But I got to put all that back. Anyway, so they didn't have it in store, and they still don't. They have Bernat Blankets, but not Loops and Threads. So I had ordered one ball online just to check it out. It's a bulky 5. I don't know if I think I would say it's more of either a thick 5, thin 6. They call for an 8mm needle and a hook, which I would go with a 9mm hook. You always want to go one size up on a hook. However, it always also depends on your tension. Like I'm a tight hooker, so I go with a larger hook to get the same results. Whereas somebody that has a looser tension may want to go with a smaller hook. If you have just regular tension, then it could be the recommended one. I think an ad is going to play. So anyway, okay, the turkey is cooling now. See? It smells so good. Anyway, so bulky tubular, it's 131 yards. It's called Fruit Punch, which is very cool. And look at that. I'm hoping the color is good. I mean, the you can see it well. But this is a blown yarn. Now, you guys know I love chain spun. This is a blown yarn. I don't know if you'll be able to tell or not. Please ignore my nails. But you probably can't tell, at least not in this lighting. It's actually like a mesh tube, which is why this one is called tubular. It's a mesh tube, typically white. It could be black. I don't know. I don't know that I've seen any other colors. And then they blow fibers into this tube. So oftentimes there's a halo to it because the fibers kind of like peek out of the tube. But that's a blown yarn. That is entirely different than chain spun. I love chain spun because it makes things light and airy. The tubular, I mean, this is soft, but it's not like super soft. But it is catchy if you have dry hands, so I have to be careful with it. But that is awesome. So that's Fruit Tubular. Then I have no idea why I ordered this, honestly, other than the fact that it's bamboo. But this is Loops and Threads Silky Soft rayon from bamboo. It's 240 yards for 100 grams. They categorize it as a lightweight 3. Yeah, I think it's maybe a thick 2. They, again, on this one, say a 4mm needle and hook. For me, I would be fine with using a 4.5. But I think for the average knitter or hooker, that would be a little thick or big. I don't know though. It's 100% rayon from bamboo, and this colorway, that's weird. It doesn't have a color way or a color number, unless 736707 is the color number, but normally they say color number. But I have no idea why I got this. I only got one, and it's in this light baby pink, which is beautiful. It's so silky soft, but I love bamboo. So it's beautiful. You call it what you will as far as size. I really think it's a thick 2. I guess it could be a thin 3, but I can't tell if it's going to be splitty. I think it may be. It could be. Yeah. It could be a splitty yarn, but it's so beautifully soft. It's amazing. So awesome. But again, I have no idea why I bought this. I don't know if they got it wrong. Oh, you know what? I should check my original order. Okay. The rest of this is Loops and Threads, Sweet Snuggles, which is what I use to make my bees. And those of you that have been around to see my bees, they're like big. They're like, like big bees. Because I don't do these little things. I don't know who I am to make those. And I think I made another hat since we saw each other last. I can't remember, but I think I did. Because I have 3 hats from Lion Brand. No, not Lion Brand. Yeah, Lion Brand Mandala Thick and Quick, which I think I only had 2. Or maybe only 1. In that case, I did 2 more hats. And then I have the Divine hat, which is right there. And that's it for that. I have started a new project, which is a market bag. And I did some on some of the shawls, but not a lot. Let's see. Hola, Maritza. How are you? Welcome, my friend. Hey, Natalie, my friend. Stuart and I are listening and having lunch. Oh, awesome. Hi, Leanne. Welcome. I miss you so much. And hi, Stuart. Okay, so these are for my bees. So I have 3 yellow. I don't only make yellow bees. I've made pink, and I think though I may make all of them sparkly, but I don't know for sure. We'll see. But this is Loops and Threads. They categorize it as a jumbo 7. And it's funny because I'm going to show you some yarn from Michaels that is also categorized as a jumbo 7. Or is there not anything bigger than a 7? but they are drastically different. Like it's like 2 or 3 times thicker than this. And I'm like, really, dude? I mean, it's jumbo, but then this is not jumbo. Anyway, so this is jumbo number 7. They say a 12.5 millimeter needle and 11.5 millimeter hook. I think that's reversed. Although I'm pretty sure I do use an 11.5 millimeter hook because I also use Premier Pixie Dust, which is the sparkle. I think I'm going to make all my bees sparkle. Well, all my yellow bees sparkle, but I don't know. So anyway, this is a beautiful yellow. This is definitely a jumbo 7. And I know someone was saying that they thought that this was going to basically work up like baby blanket because it's just so like squishy. It doesn't. It totally is. Oops. Oh, there goes a fluff. It's totally bigger than, or works up bigger than Premier. Oh my gosh, Bernat blanket. And then I have 2 black for the black stripes. And then for the wings, I use a white Bernat blanket. Although part of me was kind of wanting to see if they had white and sweet snuggles and see how big the wings would be. But I think someone tried that once and they were like drastically too big. But anyway, so that was the Michaels mail away order, or that got shipped to me order. So that's that. I need to put it back there so I have room. Okay, let me see if I can like basically throw it up there. Oy. I did, and it almost fell over. The yarn like popped out of the box. Okay, so then there's a small Joann's order, which at the time they didn't have any clearance yarn, or that I saw. And Joann's prices to me are too expensive. And their sales not so great. I mean, yes, you could get maybe a 50% off one item or a 40% off one item, but when you need like 12 skeins of yarn, that doesn't really help you. I mean, there's like the $5 or $10 or $15 off, but then you have to spend, however much to get that. Yes, enjoy your lunch, Leanne. I'm sorry, I missed that. Interesting tubular yarn. I've never seen that before. Yeah, I mean, there are actually quite a few yarn companies, even small, like local yarn shop companies that have had it. You don't see it often, but there are other companies or that make the blown yarn. We actually saw some at Mass Avenue Knit Shop in Indiana. It was like neon green was one of the ones that I wanted, but they only had one, and I'm like, what am I going to make with that? So we didn't get it, but it was beautiful. And I was like, oh, this is chain spun. I'm like, oh, wait, no, it's not. It's blown yarn. But the tubular is kind of cool because it's in this particular case, it's like a thick or I guess thicker in the sense that like white, like a bigger tube, and it's quite cool. Hello, Mark. I love your bees. Thank you, Leanne. Hey, welcome. How are you, my friend? I haven't seen you in so long. Hello there, Frog Crochet. How are you doing? Okay. So then Joann's, but I specifically needed Joann's because I haven't seen this anywhere else. And so it was like, okay, I got to go get it. And I think I had a 20% off entire purchase or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. And I was so disappointed with the Michaels things because I thought it was 20. I knew better, but I forgot. I thought the rewards were $5 for every $25 spent, which we would have gotten like a lot of them had that been the case. But it wasn't. It's $5 for $25 or more. So you only get one $5 rewards for every $25 or more that you spend each day. But so, I mean, I've used already 2 rewards and I think I'm going to get a 3rd one. But it takes a few days to process. But anyway, so Joann's. So I specifically wanted to get this yarn for scrunchies. I wanted a velvet yarn. As you guys know, we talked about it when I was making that scrunchie right there. I didn't want to just use Parfait Chunky, which I mean, really, it is very close to velvet yarn, but it's not velvet yarn. So I had seen with Rose, she had talked about it, and I'd seen her show it a couple of times. So I was like, okay, I got to go get this yarn. So I did, and OMG, it's so soft and amazing. Can't wait to make some scrunchies out of it. And I love the colors. I honestly wanted to get more of this one, and I may go back for more when there's a better coupon, and I may show it last. No, I'll show it first because it's just so amazing. But anyway, this is 100% polyester, so it's not, well, I guess velvet is polyester. I don't know, but it feels like velvet. It's Juicy Couture, Las Vegas, California. It's their Luxe Velour. It's 107 yards per 100 grams. Now, I don't know if my tension is different than Rose's at all. She said she can get 4 scrunchies out of each skein. So we'll see how many I can get out of each one. But it's categorized as a 5 chunky, which is the same as Parfait Chunky. However, it's a little thinner than Parfait Chunky. They suggest a 6.5 millimeter needle and a 6.5 millimeter hook. I don't know. Machine wash, cold, dry, flat, and do not bleach, do not iron, do not dry clean. This colorway is safety yellow, and it is exactly that, is safety yellow. Like you see these yellow safety vests, that's this. This is like brighter than the sun. I mean, look at that. It's like so blown out. In any way that I show it, it's so super blown out because it's that bright. It's amazing. And it's so soft. I mean, guys, if you could feel this, I wish they had touch-o-vision and smell-o-vision. That would be awesome. It is so super soft, and I could so absolutely see scrunchies made out of this. Well, I could see a blanket made out of this, or a top, or whatever, because it's just so soft. Hugs and prayers, Artsy Peeps. Thank you, Mark. Same to you. Doing good, taking it easy this week. Last week we had vacation, Bible school, working on the blanket while listening. Oh, cool. Well, cool to all of it, but cool on the blanket too. That will be interesting. Do you regard yourself as a tight crocheter? Me? You know I'm a tight hooker. Absolutely. I used to have a Hulk grip. I've loosened it since, but it's still tighter than I think what would be considered normal or average. But yeah, so safety yellow. Then there is pastel lilac, which is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if it's what it's showing up on your screen, but it is so absolutely lilac and so beautiful. Oh my God, you guys, this is so soft. I just want to sit here and play with it. You all know I'm obsessed with soft yarn, but this is like incredible. Then I got black, but this is actually charcoal, I think. No, it's licorice. So it's got like this, I don't want to say sheen because that's not it. But you know how velvet is. Like it's got like, you go one way with it and then you go the other way and it's got like a different like feel or look to it. That's what this is. But this is licorice or black. Then there's Tint of Mint, which is exactly that. It's literally a tint of mint. It's beautiful. And then I have, last but certainly not least, this is called Free Love, which is like a hot pink. I mean, maybe not hot pink. I don't know that I would go so far as hot pink, but it's almost like not quite a magenta. But it's an amazingly beautiful. But look at these colors together even. Isn't that awesome? I mean, the black kind of darkens it a little, but let's drop the black and look at these 4 together. I mean, look at that. Isn't that awesome? Oh, I was so excited when I saw these. I so desperately wanted to get more yellow. I don't know why I didn't. Oh, well, were they on sale? They may have even been on sale that day. I can't remember. But anyway, and I don't have the prices with me. I'm sorry. I don't have the receipts here. Let's see. Oh, yes, I'd forgotten. How dare you? You know me so well, and you forgot that? No, I'm kidding. We haven't talked that kind of stuff in a long time. It's normally, you know, like trivia and everything. The lilacs are out and bloomed in my yard right now. Lovely flowers and colored yarn. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, we have, I think a neighbor down the street has a lilac bush, possibly. Lots of nice colors. Thank you, Miss Leanne. So anyway, next was a quick Goodwill run. The purpose of that was to get the rest of that brown yarn that I had gotten from one of my little stuffed animals that I'm doing a lovey for. I don't know the fiber content. I don't know anything about it. I'm pretty confident it's wool, or at least partially wool, but I don't know because there were no labels. I had gotten that somebody had wound them, so I had gotten 3 cakes for myself. There was still 1 bag of 3 and 1 bag of 2 left at Goodwill, but Tammy with Twisted Stitches was on the live that day, and she's like, oh my God, I love that. I have to have it. If you go back and get some, I'll pay you for it. So I went back and they had it. So I picked it up. I don't know if I'm going to keep some. If she's here, I don't know if she is, but I may because it's amazing. But I had opened one of these for the video. Each of these, oh, it wasn't this one. Each of these was $3.49, as was mine that I purchased originally. So $3.49 for what looks like wool, hand-dyed wool yarn is not a bad price at all. I mean, that's ridiculous. And even if it wasn't $3.49 for 3 skeins of whatever, still not a bad price. So it does definitely look like a splitty yarn, or at least at the end, it's all splitty, but it's dark brown, light brown, and black. This is basically the best color because once I get closer, oh, there you go. You can kind of see it. Because it's little, the lighting isn't great in here right now. But as you can see, it does split here. It's at the end anyway. It is plied. It's not the softest. I will say that it's not the softest. So I mean, I feel wool in it. Thank you, Miley. Oh, wow. Oh, Miley's here. Look at what Mr. Boyfriend brought me. Turkey and potatoes. It's funny because we forgot the carrots, celery, and peppers. But that's okay. That looks amazing. I'm actually craving beef. I'm exercising a little more, although I didn't go today because I had too much stuff and it was just not, it was going to interfere with my schedule. But, and not because I didn't want to, because I love going. But anyway, so there are 3 of these in this bag and then 2 of them in this bag. $3.49 per bag. Great price. It's not the softest. However, for my lovey, it's literally the only colorway I have found that will match it. Black doesn't look right with it. That sounds crazy, but black on its own just was like, and you don't want to give, I don't know. I don't know that I want to give a baby a black lovey. Maybe some don't mind. I don't know. I mean, this is dark also, but it's still color. So I don't know. But anyway, so I don't remember if I let Tammy know that I have this. And I don't know if I want to keep like one of the skeins. One more of the skeins to make 4, which for me is odd because I'm always sorry for the earthquake. I'm always an odd number person, but anyway, so that was at Goodwill, and that was all I was planning on getting. It's funny, I was watching really Hannah with oh my gosh, she lives in St. Petersburg. The Cozy Cottage. I enjoy watching her. I was watching her today and she was talking about how, oh my gosh, when you're a podcaster and you're always like touching your face, trying to get fuzz off of your face. It's just the life of a podcaster or a YouTuber. It's so true. I mean, it's like that when you're not recording, but when you're recording, you're also like always touching your face, trying to get all the fuzz off. Lots of nice colors. Thank you, Leanne. You could do the lighter test if you really want to know if it's wool or acrylic. Wool will catch on fire. Acrylic will melt. Oh, that's true. You're right. I was thinking, well, acrylic is going to melt. That's one of the reasons why you don't want to steam block acrylic. Anyway, so I was there. That was one of the other videos. So there would be 12. There was, no, that would be 13. That would be 13 because I had a video shopping at like Goodwill and a couple other secondhand stores. And I think I went to Walmart that day. Oh, wait, no, that was also including, that was not including that Michael's. That was maybe Joann's. I don't know. But anyway, and then the yarn haul after that, I think I did as another video. I just want to taste it. Let him know it's amazing because it doesn't matter what this man cooks. It is always amazing. Like, and I'm not just saying that because I love him. Seriously, like anything he touches is like fantastic. He's so cute. Thank you, my love. Anyway, so I'm there. And in this video, I think he put some kind of spicy in here, or I got some pepper. He does that. He sneaks in spice. He's like, it's not spicy enough unless I'm sweating and like it's burning. I'm like breathing fire and I'm like, no spice, but he's incorporated a little bit of spice like here and there. So I've kind of gotten used to it. But it's like in the back of the throat. Enjoy your dinner too, Nat. Thank you, Mark. So anyway, so in that video, you will see that there are other like yarn options and stuff, but it wasn't necessarily anything I was looking for. The price I didn't think was that great. But this one, this bag was $3.49 also. There's a partially started project. And then there's an unwound, or what she was probably using it from. And then I guess this looks like the label just came off. And then 3 more skeins. So $3.49 for this is amazing. But when I saw the color, I was like, OMG. And Mr. Boyfriend knew I was just going in for the brown yarn. So I texted him and I said, well, there, look at this one. Isn't this amazing? And later he was like, well, just get it. And I was like, I did. And ad is starting in 30 seconds. So this is Knit 1 Purl 2 Sublime. And I can't remember whose brand that is. It's made in England. Or no, wait. This is just, it's the KC that I was thinking. Never mind. So Knit 1 Purl 1 made in England. It's 50 grams, 109 yards. It's 78% mohair, 13% wool, 9% nylon. The colorway is 4004. Wait a minute. I was just trying to remember something. Okay. And the colors, I don't think you're going to get what it looks like. And honestly, it's not even doing it for me right now. But it looks like, I don't know that this would be, yeah. I don't know that this would actually be a true lace weight. Wait. 50 grams, 109 yards. So that would only be 218 yards for 100 grams. That doesn't equate to even fingering weight, much less lace weight. So that's more like DK or worse, like DK going on worsted. And that's certainly not what this is unless they consider the fluff. But so I'm not exactly sure how I would categorize this as a fingering weight. But anyway, you're not seeing the true pizzazz of this. But it's this beautiful purple and blue. It's like incredible. Oh, let me see if I put on the light, if you will see it any better. Kind of, but not really. Okay, maybe that way. It is absolutely amazingly beautiful in real life anyway. So there's 3 with the yarn band on it. There's a 4th one, which you know what? Nope, this is not a full one. Now, if you put it with this, you have more than one full one, I think. So, okay, 4 of those, and then this partially started shawl, which is knit. I mean, it's beautiful. It's not even well, I guess it could be a shawlette or a something. It's not super soft, which I mean, the other mohairs and stuff that I've gotten are softer. It's okay. It doesn't have as much of a scratch as the brown one does, but it's not like super soft, but it's beautiful. So $3.49 for this. I so totally think that's a great price, and it's really beautiful. There's no way for me to frog this, so because it with the halo on it, you can't even see the halo. Yeah, you can. All that fluff, it's just gonna like knot into itself. So I'm not really gonna worry about that. But I think the rest of it, it'll make a nice shawl at some point. But it's beautiful. So that was the Goodwill haul that day. Oh, this was not part of that video that I did. Because I had already gotten the other yarn. Where is all that yarn? I don't even know where all that yarn was, but I showed it. I think I showed it to you guys on the last live, I think. Or maybe that was when I recorded the video. Anyway, okay. So that's done. All right. So then next was the Hobby Lobby ship order that I placed online. I keep thinking I showed this to you on the live. I didn't. It was in the video that I recorded. So I'm like having deja vu. Anyway, so most of this was like for market bags or whatever I needed cotton for. I'm just pulling out the ones that are the same. So all 4 of these. I did open them all, but now this is probably gonna have fur on it. Yep. Not bad though. Wow, surprisingly, because this is one of the areas my niece sits in or lays in all the time. This is Hobby Lobby's. I love this cotton, and OMG, it is so soft. I had no idea that Hobby Lobby's cotton was so soft. This one's colorway is glowing, which is very appropriate. It's 100 grams, 180 yards, 100% cotton. It's categorized as a 4 worsted weight. Yeah, I guess it's a thinner worsted. They suggest a 5mm needle, 5.5mm hook. And it retails $3.99, but I got all of this at 30% off. So it does look, now that I'm looking at it, it does look like it may split, maybe not badly, but this is glowing. Nah, it doesn't look, it's orange. Let me see if I take some of the light off of it. It's not really doing it justice. But it's a beautiful orange. It's not like neon, but it's just a beautiful, it's almost like a marigold, but I don't know that I would really say that either. So we've got orange or glowing. Then I got this one because one, I was thinking a neutral would be good, and it's going for a specific project. And this one's colorway is called khaki, which is absolutely appropriate. It is khaki. I couldn't give it a better name. Then we've got, I'm leaving my favorite for last, and I saw it at the store multiple times. I was like, oh, I want to get more. This one is aqua. I couldn't agree with that more either. It's just a light blue. It's very beautiful. This is like so soft. I mean, cotton oftentimes, I mean, unless you're dealing with like, I can't think of not Mako. What's the other one? Oh my gosh, I can't think of it. But anyway, unless you're dealing like with a high-end cotton, oftentimes it's like rough, and this is not. This is called Citrus. I absolutely adore this. It's like a bright green, but it's like a bright lime green. It's not like neon, but it's beautiful. Enjoy it. I already read that. Are you playing your videos here in the channel or sharing on another channel? They're going to be here. They just haven't been posted yet because we were having an issue for several weeks with editing and our camera having an issue, and so I updated my editing software on my computer, and finally I'm able to start doing it. So I'm slowly editing through all the videos, but there will ultimately be, I believe, with the new yarn that I have that I did videos for, I believe it's up to 13 12 13 videos that will be ultimately playing 2 to 3 a week, so for a few weeks, which is great. And then I have to find new content to do. Then I've got more cotton. The nice thing with the Hobby Lobby cotton or yarns is that they have the prices right on the label. And like I said, it's their price less 30% is what I got this for. So this is Crafter's Secret Cotton, which is basically sugar and cream. Or what's the other one? I don't remember the other one. This is retail $2.99, so less 30%. So Crafter's Secret Cotton. And I don't like sugar and cream. I don't like working with it. It's very splitty. It's not the softest cotton. This colorway is hot pink, which I don't agree with, but whatever. 71 grams, 120 yards, 100% cotton. They say 4.5 millimeter needle with a 5 millimeter hook. This to me is not hot pink. It's looking brighter to you guys than it is. Well, this is more closer to it. No, this is just like a pink. It's pretty, but it's not hot pink, as the color says. And then I got another Crafter's Secret Cotton that's called Vintage Green. I would go with that. But you can see at the tail how it splits. And that is very much how it works up, at least for me. I mean, it's not super, honestly, I think this is a tad softer than like sugars and cream or sugar and cream. Sorry, I forgot to eat. Okay, I gotta cut the potatoes. Oh, they still have a crunch. Okay. Oh, so I got 4 of those and 4 of the pink. Then I got what? Oh, okay, that makes sense. And then I got oh no, this one is still, I love this cotton, which is 100% cotton. It's really soft, I think. 180 yards to 100 grams. This one is called Bright Green. This is like green, like Christmas green. I don't know that I would call it bright in any way. but it's a pretty color. I'm telling you, this cotton is soft. Okay. And if you guys are like, why are you so surprised at it? Remember, I don't use big box. I haven't used big box yarns and cotton in particular in a very long time. Okay. The rest of these 6 are Yarn Bee Fundamental Cotton. I was like, I wonder how that is. Let's try it. It retails $5.49. Remember, it was 30% off. This one is called Canary. I have 3 of them. It's 164 yards per skein. It's called Canary, as I said. Fundamental cotton. They categorize it as a 4. I agree with that. It's 100% mercerized cotton, 4mm needles, and 4mm hook. I would go with 5mm hook. Or whatever works for you. 100 grams, 164 yards. Softness, honestly, between the two, I would say I love this cotton is softer, but it could also be because this is a different ply. This is, I don't want to say more tightly wound, but it's like a more, what's the word I'm looking for? Like it's more defined somehow. I don't know that makes sense, but this is Canary. It's more gold than yellow as it's showing up on my screen. I don't know what it's showing up on your screen, but I have 3 of those, and then I have 3 in, I think it's just called black. Yeah. And then 3 in black. But it almost looks like 3 cords wound together. Not really cords. That's not right. Yeah. But I don't know how better to describe it. But anyway, so I got 3 yellow and 3 black. And like I said, there's 164 yards per skein, which gives me plenty for what I'm wanting it for. With a little bit probably extra. Although I guess I can't say that for sure because I haven't made what I'm planning on making yet. So I guess we'll see what happens. I just need to put this away so I can show you the rest of everything. Oh, there was something else that I got. I'll show it to you in just a second. This bag actually came ripped. I was not happy because the yarn was like, the yellow actually was like poking out. And I was like, are you kidding me? The yarn better not be ripped also. It wasn't, but it was a little dirty in that section. So frustrating. I mean, they don't know, the mail carriers don't know what it is that they're carrying. But still, it's like, be a little careful with anybody's package. They're paying to ship it. Then I went ahead, I got, because I'm planning on making earrings. And, I did get it. Okay. On the like hoops or the jump rings or all of that, I typically go with stainless steel. I would prefer sterling silver, but it's very expensive and you don't get many pieces. So I typically go with stainless steel over just the standard, those kinds of things, even for my stitch markers, because it frustrates me when they turn. Like a lot of the stitch markers I have, they're absolutely beautiful. But some of them, the lever backs and stuff, you can tell that they were like the standard because they've already turned. They haven't turned actually. It's like, because I tried to clean them and they don't clean up. But anyway, so these are stainless steel 17mm fishhook ear wires. There are 24 of them, so I'll be able to make 12 earrings. They retail $3.99, but they were half off. And I also got the Iron Orchid Studio earring backs. They were $3.99. I think they were 50% off, but I could be wrong on that. But I needed them not only for the earrings I'm going to make, but I also need them for all my earrings because I keep losing them. but just the regular like rubber ear backings. So, and there are 170 of them. So even if they were just retail with no sale, it's still, you know, it's better to pay for those than to lose your earrings, which I've had happen. Okay, I need to eat. And you guys need to remind me to eat, although I'm not reading the chat right away. But okay. So those were the first couple of hauls. Then I think it's Michael's, then this Hobby Lobby, then that Hobby Lobby. Which a lot of it, there are multiples of each balls. Oh, and this Goodwill haul, which I need to show you and put into a different packaging so that we can put our Costco bag back in the car. Okay. Awesome colors and textures, Natalie. Great haul so far. Thank you very much. We say car key. What? No, cat key? What are you talking about? You need a little army of people to help you crochet market items with all your yarn, Natalie. That's a lot of projects. Wish I lived closer. I'd help out. That's funny because my mom said the same thing, even though she said she doesn't know how to crochet. I was like, oh, well, you can learn. And thank you, Leanne. Yeah, that would be awesome just in general for you to live closer to me. But yes, I know. Slowly but surely, I'm going to be hacking away at everything. This turkey is so good. I think this potato is a little bit more done. All right. Oopsie. I dripped on the desk. Okay. So let's go to Michael's. I'm just wanting to make sure. I feel like I'm missing something from before. But I think that's some of what I showed you guys last time. Yeah, but I don't think my mom's on here anymore. I think she fell asleep. So, okay. This was what I was talking about when I said it's all the way over there. The Sweet Snuggles. Here. I have some older Sweet Snuggles. You'll see the difference in the size when I say that one is a 7 and the other is a 7. But this is Bernat Blanket Big. And they only had 3 of these, which is the only reason we have 3 of them. These were not on sale, or on clearance, I should say. Well, they weren't on sale either, but we had a 20% off coupon. Bernat Blanket Big. Hello. 100% polyester. 300 grams. 32 yards. Jumbo number 7. They say 25 millimeter hook and needle. This colorway is called Caramel Splash. And I know this is totally not typically my colors. We have a specific project in mind. Well, I have a specific project and we were talking about it. So that I always say we. But this looks like a 70s like shag rug. But if you look at the difference in size, there's this and there's this. Now you tell me the difference in these 7s. That's so funny. I just think it's funny. But anyway, so I'm looking forward to working with this, even though I have to use a 25 millimeter hook, which I have to check and make sure I still have that massive hook of mine, which I have no idea actually what size it is. And I don't know that it actually lists it on there, but I don't know if I have it. Anyway, so there's 3 of those. This yarn is like falling apart. Okay, so 3 of those. I've got two of these in this bag. 1 in this bag. Okay, those are going to be last because those were regular price. Less 20%. No, wait. Yes, less 20%. All of these were $5 each. These are the ones that I happen to hear from a couple of different channels that they were $5. Otherwise, I would never have known because when we walked into Michael's, they were regular price $9.99. So I was like, okay, but at least 2 of the 3 channels mentioned that they saw it on the app, but when they went in their store, it was not marked down. So they went and they checked it on the scanner and it was $5. Now, I swear that I also saw that Karen, is it Karen? The cinnamon cakes. What is it called? Anyway, the cinnamon cakes were $5. Now, I don't know if it was specific colors, but none of the cinnamon cakes at my store were marked down. I wasn't necessarily thrilled with any of the colors, but they would have been possibly something to get at $5 to make for market. So these are $5. Now, there, I think these were the only 2 in this bag, I think. So these are all sweet snuggles. However, there is a yardage difference. There's going to be an ad in 49 seconds. There's a yardage difference between the standard single color sweet snuggles and these sweet snuggles. These sweet snuggles have 87 yards, and I believe the regular have 109 yards. Hold on, I just need to get this off the floor. So there is a yardage difference between the solid colors and these that were $5. And I'm guessing they're $5 because they're probably retiring these colors. I don't know that for sure, but that's what I'm figuring. So these are Loops and Threads Sweet Snuggles, 87 yards, $9.99 in the US, $11.99 in Canada. However, on sale for $5, on clearance for $5. Jumbo weight 7, 100% polyester. They say a 12.5 millimeter needle and 11.5 millimeter hook. I would reverse that. I've noticed, and I've noticed this on other channels, that they sometimes switch it. I don't know that they realize it, but they switch the needle and hook size because you should typically go up one size in a hook compared to what the needle recommendation is. This colorway it doesn't have a colorway name. It just has a number, SD. So S is in Sam, D is in David, 02. She could learn. Your mom would be great help for you. Yes, she would. However, the reason she says she doesn't learn to crochet or knit is because she doesn't have the patience to sit there and do it. She doesn't. Now she may. So at some point it may be something that we look into. So yummy. Holy cow, Batman. I know, right? I mean, seriously. With this one, it says that you can knit this blanket with 7 of these. You will see after Hobby Lobby that we have more than that. Anyway, so this is SD02. Look at this. It's a beautiful baby pink and a yellow. I think that's so pretty. So in this Michael's yarn haul, there are 2 of those. And in this Michael's yarn haul, I say that because there's another one sitting over there from today. This was this was a couple days ago. In this yarn haul, There are 2 of these. This is colorway SD04. Oh, wait, there's a crochet blanket on here. But this one doesn't show how many hanks. Is this crochet or is this knit? I think it's crochet. Anyway, look at this. Is this not amazing? It's yellow and green. It's so beautiful too. So there's 2 of those. In this yarn haul, there are 2 of these, and this is SD05. 2 of those. This is light green and a slightly darker green. I don't know that it's coming out true to color on my camera, on my viewfinder. I don't know. For you, it may be. So there's 2 of those. And in this yarn haul, well, actually, I think there's only 1 of these. I didn't get any extra of this one. It's SD01, which that's like a hot pink and a baby pink. So 1 of those. In this yarn haul, there's 1 of these, which is SD06. This is a deeper purple and a lighter purple. So 1 of these. That's it for Sweet Snuggles, and I have no idea where to put them so I can show you this cotton yarn. I'm sorry, but this is dinner. We thought it was going to be ready before I got on my live, but it wasn't. So, all right. What are you doing? I didn't drop any. I think Daddy's in the kitchen, so Miley went to go check and see what he's doing. We made a 15-pound turkey today. I should say, Mr. Boyfriend made a 15-pound turkey today. For 2 people and Miley. Okay, Miley could finish it today on her own. But a lot of it's going to get frozen, and then we're going to have some for several days and then be sick of turkey for a year. Okay. In this yarn haul, there's only 1 of each of these. I think I got duplicates of most of them, like 1 extra one. I've never worked with Caron cakes of any kind, of any of them. I thought there were some cinnamon cakes that were supposed to be on clearance. My store did not have any. Hi, Maritza. Good to see you. Please don't forget to thumbs up for Sweet Natalie. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up, that would be awesome. We'll let YouTube know we're here. Hey, Dawn. Welcome. How are you, my friend? Good evening, Dawn. Nice to meet you. I am new here. It's nice to meet you. Welcome. I'm happy to have you here. I don't know how long you've been here. Well, you've missed a couple of yarn hauls, but we still have plenty of yarn. I'm supposed to have a training at 10:30, but I'm not doing that. This is more fun. Anyway, Caron coconut cakes. Ooh, it says you only need 3 of them to make the shawl, but that's knit, I think. That's interesting. Oh, no. Yeah, that is interesting. Okay. So it's categorized as a medium 4 worsted weight. The suggestion is a 4.5 millimeter needle and hook. So I would say a 5.5 millimeter hook. But they recommend a 4.5 millimeter hook. But yet for this shawl that I'll show you in a second, they say a 5 millimeter hook, which is an H8. Sorry, guys. I have like a piece of potato in my throat. That's Okay, it's 78% cotton, 22% polyester. 227 grams, 481 yards. There's a good amount of yardage. These retail $9.99. They're on clearance for $5. I hate that they're being clearance. In all honesty, I kind of want to go get more of some of these colors for $5. As far as softness, okay, these are insanely soft. It's like velvet. Oh, so soft. This is soft, but not, it's like a different, because it's like so, I don't know, like it almost, it's not sticky soft. That's not right. But it's different. This is like silky soft. This cotton polyester blend, it's not the softest cotton, but it's so definitely better than, well, I think definitely better than like sugar and cream. But anyway, what am I still telling you about this colorway? This one is Hawaiian Punch. So again, in this yarn haul, there's only one of each of these. Oh my goodness, excuse me. So there's this one, which it's like a lime green. And I don't know if you can see, but it's like these little wisps of, I'm guessing that's the polyester in it. But there's like a strand wrapped around the white that is, there's like a couple different colors of blue. Some green looks like, and some lime green, and it's beautiful. I love it. I think I picked up another one today. I can't remember what colorways I did. But in this yarn haul, there's only one each. Then there's this one I love. This one, oh, I didn't show you the shawl or the scarf, but it's on this one also. This colorway is Lemon Lime, which I don't understand that because this is basically all yellow, which to me is lemon, but it's not really doing it justice. On screen, it actually looks a little bit greener than the yellow it is in real life. Well, I guess it's kind of like a yellowy green, closer to yellow than green, but it's really pretty. So there's one of those in this yarn haul. I can't remember if I got another one. Very stylish, thank you. Karen cakes are quite popular among the Canadian crocheters that I know here on YouTube. Yeah, I've seen a lot of Karen cakes. But anyway, I think I said welcome, Dawn, but welcome. All right, then I figured for like the people or a person that likes more neutral, whatever. No, I'm kidding. This is called Marshmallow, which is absolutely appropriate. And all of these are the coconut cakes, which again, I forgot to show you the scarf. This is the scarf. It is knit, but it says that using 3 of these, you would get that scarf. So this is just, it's like not quite khaki, but a little, I want to say browner than just cream. But it's pretty. I actually, it is pretty. It's too bland for me, but it's pretty. This one is Tutti Frutti. I love it. There's like the strand of color that goes around the white is like maybe magenta, orange. I think that's basically it. It's really pretty. It's a very pretty colorway. Yes, you did. Thank you. Okay, good. I was like, that would not be good not to welcome you. But I hope you stay. I hope you'd be willing to subscribe if you're willing to. No pressure. No pressure tactics here. This one is fuchsia. Okay, so if that's what they consider to be fuchsia, that is not what's in this one. You'll need the white for trim. No, there's no trim. These aren't going to be blankets. These are going to be likely market bags. So not trimming it. That's going to be its own bag. But I can see what you're saying. But not no white trim. Ugh. I'm kidding. Depending on what the project is, possibly. Although I really don't like putting on an edge like on blankets and stuff. That's never been my thing. Not because I don't want to do it. Just maybe it's the patterns I've done. I don't know. I know they're beneficial for multiple reasons, but I also know several people that don't put them on. But it just depends. Yeah, so this one is called Fuchsia. To me, this is hot pink, but it's really pretty. And again, one each in this order. Okay, whatever. It's just going to go there. Because there's only one more. There's more yarn, which I'm going to have to put in the bag. But this one is sugar teal. Okay, I get that. It's more teal than it's showing up on my camera. On my camera, it just looks like, I don't even know. But anyway, very pretty color. So let me put these back in the bag because I'm definitely going to need the desktop to put the other yarns. So all of these were $5. They were on clearance for $5. And this we went the other day for, and then I went back today for more. I may have to go back again. Mr. Boyfriend was just as much pulling the stuff off the shelf. And in all honesty, with the regular price stuff that we got 20% off on, Mr. Boyfriend was kind of partly to blame for it. He can hear me. He's not paying attention to me. And he knows I'm messing with him. Well, you all know he is my enabler. But, okay, I don't really need pressure, enabling pressure. Okay, that's not wanting to stay. However, he doesn't help. Let's put it that way. Why am I getting so many texts and who is texting me? I gotta watch that video. Okay, so these were regular price, but they're I think it was a 20% off coupon. What does Michael's normally have? 20%? And I did have a $5 no, I didn't. I got a $5 rewards because of this. No, I had a $5 rewards plus the coupon. And then I got another $5 with this that I used on today's yarn haul. Okie dokie. So you all know if I'm going to buy big box acrylic, okay, you all know, those of you that have been following me for a long time know I am all and only, well, okay, maybe not only. I will crochet with other yarn, but I am obsessed with soft yarn. Like that is what I want to work with if I have a choice. And as a general rule, I have a choice typically. In this case, there may not be so much, but it's for market prep and I got to use what I got to use. So those of you that have been following me for a long time, Leanne, you and Becky are the ones that have been with me the longest that are here right now, at least that I know are here. Becky, what are you working on tonight? Beautiful. My favorite, my newest blog. Nice haul. Thank you. Oh, it's not done. I still have a Hobby Lobby like all over here. And I got another Michael's over there. So stay tuned. These will be in videos, but when I get new stuff and I record the video, I'll share it on a live as a sneak peek before the videos. Now I have there will be 12 or 13 videos in the queue. I think I have 3 basically almost ready to go. I just have to work on a thumbnail. The others I have to still edit and work on a thumbnail and description and title and all that fun stuff. But anyway, so those of you that have been with me the longest know I love Karen. If I'm going to use big box acrylic, I would prefer using Karen Simply Soft. However, it's more expensive than the Loops and Thread Soft and Silky, which is essentially the same thing. And it's $1 cheaper. So instead of, I think, $5.99, it's $4.99. And this was 20 or 30% off. I can't remember what the coupon was, but it's 311 yards to 170 grams. It's a medium weight 4. Miley, no, go. Go, go, go. What are you doing? Miley, go. Come on. It's a medium weight 4. Thank you. It recommends a 5.5 millimeter needle, 5.5 millimeter hook. You gauge what hook size you need. Typically, you go up one size for a hook compared to what the recommended needle is. This is called Citrus, and it doesn't say how many you would need to do the blanket on here. Is this blanket crocheted? Yes, I think. Look at that. Is that not amazing? That was calling both of our names. We both saw it and we're like, oh, what? Now they have a royal blue that is wow. And a pink that is holy cats. Incredible. But we just went with the lime green. And of course he's like, well, how many yards? And he's like, is that a worsted weight? He knows so much. It's awesome. And I was like, yeah. And so I was like, 311 yards. He's like, well, you're going to need at least 3. And I was like, okay. Don't twist my arm. If I must, I'll go with it. You know, if you make me have to work with it, okay. I'm working on a shawl. When it's done, I will put a picture up of it. Awesome. Yeah. So Dawn, I do have a Facebook group. It's kind of quiet for the most part. Nobody likes to share on there. No, I'm kidding. But it is quiet because there's only a few, like maybe a handful of active members on it right now. But if you want to join it, feel free to share your stuff because then there is action on there. The link is in the description box below. Leanne, if you're still here, if you want to share the link, that would be awesome. But okay. So then next, Mr. Boy, okay, I didn't see this. Mr. Boyfriend saw it and he was like, oh, wow. He's like, you could totally make something of this. He's like, do you like this? And I was like, yeah, because he knows I love single ply yarn and it's roving and that's like all of my stuff. Well, okay, chain spun I also love. But he knows I love single ply and roving. So this is, and you all know this because Lion Brain has it. It's the Loops and Threads Facets. It's 279 yards to 100 grams. This colorway is called Flame. It's a medium weight. They say it's a medium worsted weight. In certain sections, yes. In the thicker sections, no. I would say it's a thinner 5. They recommend a 5 millimeter needles. They recommend 5 millimeter needles and a 6 millimeter hook, and it's 100% acrylic. But this is totally like not typically my colors, but it was still a wow factor on the shelf. But look at that. Is that not awesome? It's so beautiful. And Flame is absolutely appropriate. Why am I having a problem figuring out the direction? I've only been doing this for how many years? It is so beautiful. The like burnt orange and like the gold. It's like, wow. And you can, okay, I'm trying to find a thicker section. Okay, I guess. Okay, this isn't really necessarily, this isn't like the thickest section that I've seen, but it's like it, to me, it's on the thicker worsted weight spectrum. This is the end of it. Look at how like fluffy it is. It's just fluffy. It is so soft. But I have to be careful with my hands. I have to put tons of lotion on because they are so dry, and this just like shreds it. Like I couldn't use my Shandy pearlescent fingering or worsted weight right now because it would just be, it would just so not look right. Awesome, Becky. I did subscribe here, but I will do the Facebook later. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, Don. Welcome as a subscriber now. Sorry, what link, Natalie? Sorry, I was making coffee. The Facebook group. Orange and howdy, I've been lurking. I was going to say I've got you out of the depths of the background. Hey Pam, welcome. How are you? I'll take that one too. Just put it with the rest of mine. Yeah, Miley. Really? Okay. Becky has all kinds of. She's got two of these right there. She's got her name on a lot of my stuff. So evidently these two. She's just gonna take it all. I'm not showing you what I'm drinking because you guys are going to tell me that's not good for me. Then, Mr. Boyfriend noticed the sparkle of this yarn. The colorways, really, none of them were calling to either one of us. But the sparkle was like, okay, you got to have one of them. So I got one that would, it's a color I love. It's pink. It's just not like my typical colorway that I would go to. And honestly, I think somebody gifted me this in ice yarns or a variation of it. And I swear to you, it's Stellina, except they don't say it's Stellina. But it's, again, the loops and threads facets. It's 279 yards, worsted weight number 4, but it's a roving. So some parts are thicker, some parts are thinner. It is a single ply. 5mm hook or needle, 6mm hook, but it's 99% acrylic, 99% acrylic, 1% polyester. So if they call Stellina polyester, which I don't quite understand, well, maybe, then that's what it is. But it keeps the softness. And you know how typically a sparkle that's I think an ad's playing, a sparkle that's added is a strand of metallic that is wrapped around the yarn, right? As a general rule. Stellina is like you just put a puff of little fluff of sparkle. That's one of the reasons why I love it. I also love it because it's just a beautiful addition of sparkle, and it doesn't affect the softness of the yarn. That's my big thing. Like if somebody gave me a hank of the same exact fiber content hank in my hand of, let's say, 100% merino wool, and then they gave me one that has 95% merino wool and 5% Stellina, and I felt it, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between them. Okay, you can maybe sometimes tell just a smidge of some kind of a difference, but it's not scratchy. Whereas with some metallics that are used as sparkle, it kind of makes the yarn a little bit scratchy, or like you can feel that difference. I don't like it. But the main thing is it's just like a of sparkle that's just added to the yarn. So again, this colorway is a 57LX. That's what it says. Hi, Pam, mine, 2 ads. So look. Oh, do you see the sparkle? It's like little flecks of, like, it just like kind of stands out from the yarn. Now, I know there was someone that said that there was a big box yarn that had Stellina in it. I can't remember if it was Jennifer with Cinnamon Stitches or I don't know who it was. And they said they were going to use it and give a review on it. Or maybe it was Crystal with Bag O'Day. I don't remember who it was. Anyway, they said they loved it, except the Stellina was like falling off. Now, I've never experienced a yarn. Now, mind you, most of the yarn I work with, that I've worked with for the last several years, is all hand-dyed. I've never worked with a big box yarn that may have Stellina in it. I'm hoping it wasn't this one and that it's not this one that's falling out. So oh, look at that. It's flying. It's like attached but flying. Okay, so I don't know how it's added to hand-dyed yarn. I don't know, versus big box. So that's going to be frustrating if it is, in fact, falling out when working with it. Okay, I got fluff everywhere on my face now. That's the pitfalls of being on camera and working with fuzz. But anyway, so there's three of those. It's beautiful, and I'm really hoping that the stellina isn't falling out regularly, because that would just stink, because then there's no sparkle. But there's only 1%, and it's funny because there's only 1% of what I'm thinking is stellina in this, and yet it almost looks more than some of my hand dye that has 5%. Now, my ideal is having 10% of the stellina in it, but that's not often the case. That being said, I was going to say something about that. What was I going to say? I do like that stellina comes in silver. It comes in gold. It comes in what is considered holographic, but that's in fact iridescent. A lot of people mix that up. I do like that it has different. I've seen copper. I think it was copper. I've seen several different colors of stellina, which is awesome. Okay, so now let's go to the Hobby Lobby, which was from yesterday. The Hobby Lobby clearance yarn. Well, actually, I think there's some that wasn't on clearance, but that haul, and then the second Michael's haul, or third Michael's haul. And then we're done. So we're going to go faster this time so that I can finish not in midnight. Okay, so first, non-fiber stuff from Hobby Lobby. The stickers were 40% off, which it kind of sucks, because they always used to be, when they were on sale, 50% off or buy one, get one free, which is essentially 50% off, except you had to buy two. Now they were 40%. Now, those of you that have been around for a while and have gotten cards from me know that my signature sticker that goes next to my stamp is this holographic bumblebee, because you all know I am obsessed with holographic and sparkly. And it was $249 less 40%. Then Mr. Boyfriend saw these bumblebees and grabbed them as well. They were $299, $249 also, and 40% off. Then the notions as far as for jewelry making were, if they were the Jewelry Shop brand, which I think is their brand, those were all 50% off. Now, if you guys have been with me for a long time, you guys know I have the the Clover yarn cutter, like the pendant. It's in one of my boxes. I have to find it, but I do have it. And I always had it on a box link, which has been known to be the strongest linked chain. That's 20 inches. I actually have, I think I took that link out of my Amazon affiliate links, which I do have an Amazon affiliate link pinned. If you have any Amazon orders and you aren't, supporting another creator that has an Amazon link, if you click on any of my Amazon links, you don't have to buy what is in the link, but anything that you purchase within 24 hours of opening my link, I get a small percentage of. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, that would be awesome. But anyway, so as you guys know, I'm making earrings for market. And I'll get to that in a second. But they had some sterling silver chains that they didn't have a box spring that was box spring. I said that yesterday. Box link, which is my favorite. They didn't have any in an 18-inch or longer. 18-inch was the longest one that they had. So I went with a small snake chain. I'm hoping it's strong enough because the pendant is quite heavy. But this is an 18-inch, which is going to be a little bit higher than I typically like for that. But I really needed another necklace. And it was $17.99 less 50%. What? $8? Wait a minute. Yeah, $8 for a sterling silver necklace. I mean, come on. So I did get this one. It's a snake chain. I've never actually had a snake chain. So we'll see how that works. Then I got some, I have to find all of my stitch marker tools, like my needle nose pliers and all my beads and all that kind of stuff. I have to find it. It's in one of my boxes. But I got some stainless steel jump rings. They're 6mm open jump rings. As I said, when I do these kinds of things, I always use either stainless steel or sterling silver, But the sterling silver ones are a lot more expensive, and you get like half, if not less, than what you could get with stainless steel. So I got some of those because I wasn't sure if I had this size, and I know I needed something bigger. And then as far as the ear wires and more jump rings, when I saw these jump rings, I was like, OMG, I love them. They're in 3 different sizes, and they have like that rainbow, like slick, road slickness, like kind of look to them. And then I saw that they also had, now these are only nickel free. These aren't like sterling silver, stainless steel, but the fish hook ear wires in the same thing. So I got those, which there are 12 pieces in each. Oh, I didn't tell you prices. The stainless steel jump rings were $2.99 for 100 pieces, which would make 50 sets of earrings or whatever else I may need it with stitch markers and stuff. For $2.99 less 50%. These rainbow fish hooks or fish hook wires, 12 of them in each. So that's 24, which is 12 sets of earrings. $3.99 a piece, 50% off. And then this multi-size pack of the jump rings in that rainbow effect were $4.99 less 50%. All right, so that was non-fiber arts related, but fiber arts related because the stickers are me, which I'm fiber arts, and the earrings I'm going to be doing crocheted ones, so fiber arts related. Facebook group, thank you, Mark. Please buy my book, Poetic Potpourri. Feel free to post book reviews on Amazon. Okay, cool. All right. So this was from today. I went again today to see if they had done the clearance. This Hobby Lobby yarn haul, which included this that I just showed you, they did the clearance. That was our local Hobby Lobby. The one is just not far, but a little bit further, did not do their clearance yet. So I'm going to check every day since I'm going to be in that area, like literally right almost across the street, kind of, sort of, not really, but I'm going to be checking every day. So I went today to see if it was on sale. There, it wasn't. Well, no. I went back yesterday. This Hobby Lobby was the day before yesterday. Yesterday I went back. I got this. It wasn't on clearance. It wasn't on sale, but it was 30% off because there are some in the big Hobby Lobby yarn haul, and kind of wanted more to do the project that I was thinking to do. So there are more in the big Hobby Lobby yarn haul that I'm going to show you in just a minute. That was from the day before yesterday. This was $4.99 less 30%. It's Baby B, Adorable, super bulky. It's categorized as a 6 super bulky, 100 grams, 38 yards. Calls for a 15 millimeter hook or needle. And this is called Camo Green. And it's really cute. It's a dark green, dark, super dark green, and a lighter green. And it's adorable. So adorable. Get it? Anyway, so 2, 4, 6, 7. I got 7 of those, which is, I think, everything they had on the shelf. I know, I'm sorry, I got it all, but I needed it for what I was looking to do. Well, actually, no, I think they still have like 2 or 3 balls left. They still had, I think, 2 or 3 balls left. Oh, wait, I hope I didn't, maybe, actually, I may have put the 3 that we got the day before into that bag from a different, okay, that I think is what I did. So how many did I say I had? 7 total? No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. 4 were from yesterday, and 3 were from our local one here from the day before yesterday. So those are from 2 different hauls. Now we're going to the day before yesterday's haul, which is significantly bigger. That's where these non-fiber art stuff came from. Uh-oh. I haven't been eating. You guys keep forgetting to remind me to eat. Okay. Okay. All of this is one yarn. So we got 9. We got 9 of this. And as I mentioned, it kind of was going to go with one of the Michaels ones, but there were plenty. So even though we got 9, there were so many of this color left at this Hobby Lobby. So this is the yarn. Oh no, the label just ripped more. This is the Yarn Bee Eternal Bliss. It's categorized as a 7 jumbo. It's 226 grams, 28 yards, 25 millimeter hook and needle, 100% polyester, and it's called Cranberry. So we have 9 of this. It's actually more rust. Maybe not. But 9 of these. And it is a super, I mean, it is 7, a bulky. That's, if not the same exact size, it's very close. Anyway, so 9 of these. Where can I put this? Okay, it's just going to go there for now. Then, is this on clearance? Yes. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what I want to show you next. All right, so I got these because it's always good to have black and white acrylic. Although, I guess you could mix it if you had to. But this is Yarn Bee Soft Stitch. It's 142 grams, 210 yards, 100% acrylic. It's a 4, they categorize it as a 4 worsted weight, which I would say, oh no, this is snagged. Oh, I missed that. Well, it could have been me. 5 millimeter needles, 5.5 millimeter hook, maybe a 6 millimeter hook. Retailed for $4.99, on sale for $1.24. I could have gotten more, and I probably should have, to have just had it on hand. But I got a white and a black. Now this is very nicely wound. I don't know if you can see that. I'm hoping it's not going to be splitty. It doesn't seem like it would be, but we'll see. So $1.24 for those. Again, not all Hobby Lobbies are clearancing. So in this case, I'm kind of hoping that when this video posts, which will be in a couple weeks, because I have them in order of how I want them to post. Other Hobby Lobbies may then be clearancing. Like mine here was already did their clearance for the yarn, but the one up a couple miles away isn't on clearance. So, it just all depends. Quite a big haul, Natalie. Yeah, it is. And there's more. This one, actually, Mr. Boyfriend, it caught Mr. Boyfriend's attention. There was another one of these that caught my attention, but they didn't really have enough to do anything with. So I think they only had like 1 or 2 or something like that. So I left it alone. However, when I was at the one that isn't on clearance yet, they had an amazing colorway. So that's why I'm kind of stalking them until they put their yarn on sale, because I want to be there to get the good colors. This one's a good color, don't get me wrong, but this is, I forget like which one, but this is Yarn Bee's Glowing. It is 113 grams, 198 yards. It's 60% acrylic, 40% polyester. 5.5 millimeter needle, 4 millimeter hook, which I don't know that I would agree with. You should reverse that. And it's called Sienna Sunflower. So this is really pretty. It's got a lot of different colors in it. I'm hoping you can see it. It's got like red and green and like yellow and gold and rust, like burgundy and kind of like a rusty color. It's very pretty. So there's 5 of those. So plenty to make even a big project. I mean, there's like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, well, like 990 yards. So yeah. And then 2 of these, which I just showed you. Then I got this in black, and Mr. Boyfriend's like, well, why just in black? And I was like, well, I could make just like a blanket or something in it. Although I don't know that I would want to make a baby blanket in black, but this is Yarn Bee's Fleece Light in black. 110 yards for 142 grams, 97% acrylic, 3% polyester. It calls for an 8 millimeter hook and needle. It's categorized as a 5 bulky. Okay, I can see that because it's certainly not a worsted weight. Retail price was $5.99 on clearance for $1.49. Is this like Hellspun? I don't know because I haven't really used it, but I've heard about it. I don't remember if that's what it is, but anyway, it's super soft. I have to be careful though with my dry hands. So there's 5 of these. So 110 yards. So that's 550 yards. You tell me, what would you make out of it? It has stocking on there, but I only have the one color, so I don't know about that. All right, I don't know where to put this stuff so that I can actually get through here. Well, I may not need to get through here tonight, so I guess I can stack it up there. And it doesn't really matter in what order it is because I already did the video, except for today's Michael's haul. I did that. I did the videos already, so it doesn't matter what order they're in or where I put them or anything like that. So then, these, okay, I'm glad I kind of separated them because they were bag not separated. These are the Yarn Bee Cotton Knit. 200 grams, 42 yards, 100% cotton, 15 millimeter hook and needle recommended. This one is in white. It was $10.99 retail on clearance for $2.62. Hobby Lobby's brand yarn. Like, I love this cotton. I love this whatever, all those, and Yarn Bee and those guys typically go 75% off. Whereas like the Lion brand stuff that went on clearance was only 50% off. But anyway, so this is cotton knit. Now this is chain spun and it is categorized as a 6 super bulky. I guess I can see that. I don't think it would be thicker. It is a chain spun. I don't know if you can see that. Actually, this may be like the other one. No, I think it's chain spun. Anyway, so this is really super pretty. And it's actually quite soft for being cotton. So there were how many white? 5 white and 4 in what is this colorway? Cloud blue. It's like a grayish blue, but it's blue. So that's going to go together for a project. So yeah. Okay, so that's that. And then last, but not least, we saw this, and Mr. Boyerman's like, well, what are you going to make with it? And I'm like, I don't know. I'll figure something out. And so we got 2 different colors. There were more colors, but they just weren't like the colors I would want necessarily. So this is Yarn Bee Chunky Knit Velvet. This is in black. 497 grams and only 40 yards. It's 100% polyester. It's calling for a 15 millimeter hook and or needle. I don't know if that's big enough, but I guess we'll see what happens. It retailed for $23.99 and on clearance for $5.62. But this is the black. There's going to be an ad in 15 seconds. And it also looks chain spun, but on the end of it, you could see it was 5 strands of yarn that were chained together. So there's black, and then we have 2 black and 3 of this rust, which is a really actually beautiful color in real life. On camera, it's not really doing it justice, but that's going to be a project. So that's when to buy this kind of yarn, because I mean you need so much of it to make something. I mean you do and you don't. It's so big that it works up fast, but at the same time you still need something to, you know. So anyway, so altogether there were 5 of those. So that is the Hobby Lobby yarn haul from the day before yesterday, and then I'm still stalking the other Hobby Lobby to see what else, you know, if I could get better colors on some stuff. All right, I'm going to move some of this because we already did this Michael's yarn haul. Oh, yeah, that's where the rest of it. I'm like, where's the rest of the Hobby Lobby stuff? Why won't you sit here? I want to move this so Miley can get under the, I keep saying bed or couch, desk. Oh, my goodness, this is so heavy. That's Michael's. We already went through that. Okay. Oh, wait, there's more. I forgot. Okay, so, all right, so there's that. Oh, wait, these are different. Okay. Wait a minute. I got more than 2 of these. Didn't I? Well, I must not have, because I think I went through all of the bags, but I didn't necessarily pull everything out. Okay. I thought there were more. I know there were more. Hold on a second. Hold the phone. Wait, this is Michael's. This does not. There's more to something here. Aha! Here's one. It was hiding. I thought there should be one more of these. What is happening? That's Michael's. That's Hobby Lobby. Was there more in this one? Oh my gosh, these are so heavy. Okay. I swear there's one more. I think it's hiding somewhere. Evidently doesn't want to be seen right now. Oh gosh. Oh, the bottom of this bag is ripping. And that one just got stuck under the desk. Are you hiding in the yarn? I swear there's one more. Okay, I'm not seeing it, so it will be in the video. Okay, so these were not on sale. I've never used I've purchased these hooks and sent them to a friend in Belgium. I've never used them myself, but I needed these sizes and I wanted to try them out, and they were inexpensive. So this is 4 millimeter. It's a blush color. It was $1.99. and I needed a 4mm. This one, all of, I think all the ones I got were sizes I didn't have, even whether they were on clearance or not. This, I don't have an 8mm hook. This was $2.29. It's a beautiful blue. Then this one is a 15mm, which I needed for a couple of different yarns, and I don't have one. I have an 11.5, and then I have like a super big one. This was $2.99. So I'm hoping I actually like using these hooks. I do like the fact that they have like, it's actually not like with boy hooks and some other ones, like it doesn't have a deep like inlet. Is that the right term I'm looking for? It's like super, like there's only a little space to grab the hook. I don't like that. So even if they were like 5 cents, I wouldn't get them if that was the case. These three were on clearance, but they're different ones. I've not worked with these either, but I'm hoping they're good. This one's a 6.5mm, which I don't have. It was retail $3.99 on clearance for 94 cents. I mean, really? 94 cents. I mean, come on. Even if I did have 5 of them, you can never have enough hooks, because if that's a hook size you often use, you probably have them all in widths. So this one's a 10mm, which I don't have. It was $4.49 on clearance for $1.12. Again, I like, it's got a nicer hook, like a deeper hook, kind of like the Clovers have, although the Clovers aren't necessarily always that great, to be honest. This plastic one is great. If you can't see it because it's maybe if I put it up against, right there, you can see it's a deeper one. But anyway, then this one is a 12mm, because I don't think I have a 12mm. Its retail was $5.29, but then there's a sticker that says $4.99 on clearance for $1.24. So anyway, those are the hooks that I got. Those can now stay there. Then you all know I'm going to be picking up knitting again, and I have several circular needles, like really nice. I've got like Chaigu, I think I have. Is that the right way to say it? I think I have at least one of those, and I have a couple other ones. These are all Knitter's Pride. They're all 32-inch wire or cables. This one is a US 5, which is a 3.75mm. It's a lime green. It was retail $2.99 on sale for 94 cents. I mean, seriously. I just hope I like working with them. If not, I guess they go in a giveaway. I don't know, but I'm going to try when I start. These are 4mm. They were $3.79 on clearance for 94 cents also, which doesn't make sense, but okay. These are a 5mm. They were $3.79 on clearance for 94 cents. These are purple. I kind of like that they're clear plastic, but these are a 5.5mm. They were $3.79 on sale for 94 cents. They are blue. These are 6mm, were $3.49 on sale for 99 cents. They are yellow. Oops, why is that not? That's totally not focused. These are red. They're 8mm. They were $4.49 on sale or on clearance for $1.12. So I don't know if they're getting rid of these or what's going on. Are they replacing them? But anyway, I got needles now, or circular needles. So that is it for the Hobby Lobby, the first Hobby Lobby haul. I don't have the second one yet until they go on clearance at the second store, but this is the first Hobby Lobby haul. Now let's go through the second Michael's haul really quick. And I don't think I'll be getting any more because I think I got them out, unless I go back for the cotton cakes. I don't know, or whatever those are called. No, Miley. Oof. Let's go through this just really quick, because most of this you've seen. Oh, wait, I didn't do the Goodwill. The Goodwill was right around the time of Hobby Lobby, I think. There's only 3 different ones in here. Let's go through it quick. All right, so there were 10 of these. I'm not going to pull them all out. They were Dive or Dive. I'm not sure. It's DIV with an accented E. It's the Bolivia. It's 50 grams when packed is what it says. 128 yards, made in Italy. I can't tell what hook and needle it's suggesting. Anyway, so this is, I forget what this style is called. I don't know that it's roving because it's not a single ply, but maybe is roving still accurate even though it's not single ply? But there's 10 of these, and how many yards did I say, or meters? It's 100% cotton, sorry. And it's actually quite soft for cotton. 128 yards, and there's 10 of them, so 1,028 yards. And it's like, it is a light powder blue, but you see it's not nubs because that's not what it is. But anyway, so there's 10 of these. They were 99 cents each. I think great deal. Great deal, Natalie. Thank you. No ads for me. I still subscribe to YouTube Premium as well. Oh, that's why you're not getting it. To my knowledge, YouTube content creators still get a cut of premium revenues for their channels also. Yes, we do. It's a small percentage, but it adds up. So absolutely. Come out, skein of yarn wherever you are. It was actually for a hook, but yes, come out for sure. Sorry, I got a phone call I needed to take. Please click out Natalie's Facebook. Thank you, Leanne. Natalie, I think you meant the soft and silky Karen cakes. No, I meant the coconut cakes. That's what they're called. Oopsie. Sorry, Mila. I probably need to turn in midnight Eastern time. Oh, geez. Sorry. I'm going to finish this and then I'm done. And then I think there were 7. Wait, 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah. There were 7 of these. They're Pima cotton. Yeah, 100% Pima cotton. 50 grams, 92 yards. Imported. I can't tell where they were made. Colorway, there's a sticker on top of it. But this is very soft. I would say this is chain spun. And it's probably a sport weight. 99 cents each. And there were 7 of them. It's a beautiful color. Again, these were at Goodwill. Then there was this bag of yarn that was, sorry, this whole bag was $4.99. I think it was a good deal. Because collectively there's a lot of yarn. So there are 2, 4, 6, 8 of these little mini skeins. They're Inscraft, INSCRAFT. I think these came like in a box of some kind. It doesn't really give much information, well, at all. Other than being 100% acrylic. It doesn't give any other information. I would say this is probably DK weight. It could be a really thin 4 weight. No, I think it's a DK weight. Anyway, so there's this like bright green, this goldenrod or light orange. I don't know what you want to call it. This lighter green, this slightly darker green, this kind of like, oh my God, it's not coming out right here. It's like a teal, like a deep teal. It's coming out blue on my screen, but this, I don't know what you want to call it. Mustard yellow, like, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. This like light blue, and then this hot pink. I love it. So anyway, I don't know the yardage at all. I know nothing other than it being acrylic. So it's soft okay. I've felt much softer acrylic. I would say this is like Big Twist Value, which to me feels a little bit softer than what's the one I hate? Oh, what's the one I hate? The Value acrylic. Anyway, so it's a little bit softer than that one, but it's not like super soft. But I mean, it's not bad to work with at all. Just trying this link for your Amazon, please. Someone try it, please. Thank you so much, Leanne. I appreciate it. Oops, coconut. Yeah. Leanne, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much, my friend. Buy a coffee with Mr. B next time you're out. You are so sweet. Thank you so much, Leanne. You really didn't have to do that, but I really appreciate it. Okay, so there were those. Then in that same bag for $4.99, there was this big twist cotton. I've never seen these little ones, so it must have been some kind of a box that they had. But this is big twist cotton, 144 yards to 75 grams. It's 85% cotton, 15% polyester. They categorize it as a 4-weight. It's very splitty. They say you could, if you had 2 of them, you can make a hat, 3 a scarf, 8 like an adult shirt, 17 looks like a baby blanket. But this is gray. It's very splitty. They categorize it as a 4-weight. I guess, yeah, it's a thin 4-weight, but that's a gray. And then they have this beautiful one. It's big twist cotton also. It's 107 yards only for 55 grams. It's 85% cotton, 15% polyester, categorized as a 4-weight. I can't read what it says for the needles and hooks. Sorry, the print is just too small. It says 2 for a hat, 4 for a scarf, 11 for an adult shirt, 22 for a baby blanket, which is slightly less of them that you need, or slightly more of them that you would need of this than you would the gray, but that's because there's less yardage in it. But it's this beautiful like jean blue. It's really, really pretty. So anyway, all of that for $4.99, I think is a good deal. You tell me what you think. I think it's a good deal. So let's put that away so I can get to the last Michael's. No. Yes, Michael's haul. I don't think I'll be going back to Michael's unless maybe for some of those coconut cakes, but I don't know that I'm going to do that. But part of me kind of wants to because they're really awesome. Okay, let's go swiftly through the this Michael's haul. Then I will have another Hobby Lobby haul once it's that store has their clearance marked. Sorry, Miley. I'm trying to get these out, and I need to kind of organize them so I can tell you how many. All right, so you already saw all of this. I'm just going to show you quickly. I am going to be getting some solids of some loops and threads, but only when it goes on sale or there's a good coupon at Michael's. That link is good, Leanne. Thanks. Awesome for the donation too. Oh, thank you for checking that link. Red Heart yarn, was that the one you don't like at all? Red Heart Super Saver, yes. Red Heart Super Saver. I don't like that yarn at all. I have one ankle or skein of it because I needed those colors, but otherwise I don't like working with it at all whatsoever. It's just too scratchy for me. But thank you, Leanne, for reminding me of that. Awesome, Mark. Thank you. It's been a while since I've grabbed links. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. So this green and yellow, which on the screen, on my screen, doesn't look right. Hopefully on your screen it is, because it's like a true green. On there it looks like a mint green. This is like a true green and like a nice yellow. So there were 4 more of those. I think we had 2 in the last haul, I think. Then I picked up 2 of these, which I did not have in the last haul. This one, the colorway was SD03. This is a pink and a peach, which is really pretty. 2 of those. I don't know where to put anything. I got 1 more of this light green and darker green because we had one in the last haul. Then this darker purple, lighter purple. I got one more because we had one in the last haul. I didn't get any more of the pink and pink. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more of this pink and yellow. It's like a baby pink and a yellow. Because I have a project in mind for it. And then I'm also going to be getting, like I said, a solid or one solid color or maybe two when it goes on sale or a coupon, a good coupon comes out, or a pickup in or buy online, pick up in store coupon. Now, see, Michael's doesn't do good ones like that. They have a 30% off coupon right now on all yarn or any purchase, but online only. And I mean, I think they have a free shipping over $49, but I'm not looking to do $49 of regular price yarn, even with the 30% off coupon. So that kind of sucks. Whereas Joann's oftentimes does, I think, normally a 30% off buy online, pick up in store, which is a huge incentive. So, Michaels, get on the ball with that. Just saying. Just saying. It could be a much bigger thing for you for more sales. I mean, I'm not necessarily a big promoter of buying online unless it's a small business. But if you can save that way, do it. I've done that multiple times. That Joann's order of the Juicy Couture yarn that I showed earlier, that was a buy online, pick up in store with 30% off, I think it was, or something like that. Okay, that's a good incentive. Got me to buy the yarn because I wasn't going to get a coupon otherwise. It looks mint green and light yellow here, if that helps. Mint green and light yellow. See, it's not a mint green. This is a mint green. Both of them. One is a little bit darker and one is lighter, but this is mint green. This is light green, but it's green with a light yellow. So, you know, here, I don't know if you can now see the difference. Maybe, I don't know. But, okay. So I can't put those back in this bag because I have to pull this stuff out. So, okay. I think I did have one of these yellows in the last Michael's order. Or haul. This is lemon lime, which, like I said, to me it's more yellow, but it does have a green yellow, or it's a yellow green, more yellow than green, but I can see where the lemon lime came in. I don't think I had one of these. This is blueberry, but it's like a lighter blue. Well, lighter, but not. It's like deceiving. Then I did have one of these. This was, these were on sale for $5, the coconut cakes. Oh, and all of these were on sale for $5. But I mean, I told you that earlier, but there's somebody new in here. So this one is the sugar teal, which honestly, it's a little bit more, no, it's teal. It's true on teal. And then I did have this one, Hawaiian Punch. I think I had this one in the last haul, which is like kind of lime with different colors of blue and a green in there. Ads are supposed to run in a minute, just FYI. And then I did not have this one. I actually was video chatting with my mom, and I showed her this one, and I'm like, it's kind of uck, and Mr. Boyfriend and I didn't go for it last time. But then she was like, yeah, but it's kind of neutral. And I'm like, yeah, but I have that like whitish one that's neutral. And so I went ahead and got it, but it's licorice. It's just black and white, basically. But it's not bad. It's just not my thing. It's actually not black. It's like like charcoal, like a deep gray-ish black, if you know what I mean. So anyway, all of the coconut cakes were $5. Actually, I kind of want to get more blueberry, and I kind of want to get more of this Hawaiian Punch. The lemon lime, not so much. I have 2 of those, but because even if I don't use it for the projects that they were intended for, there's other stuff I can use cotton polyester for. Well, primarily cotton, a little polyester. So all of the loops and threads that I showed you, $5, and all of the cotton, the Karen cotton cakes were $5. I have not recorded this video yet, so you guys really, this was a sneak peek. I mean, this was a sneak peek for all of it, but all of these videos were recorded. This haul was not, and the next Hobby Lobby obviously was not because I don't have it yet. But lots of big box yarn, going from only hand dyed for the, or maybe not only, but primarily hand dyed for the last like 3 years ish, to exploding with big box yarn. That's craziness. I have to tell Rose there's an entire live just big box yarn. Clearance yarn, no less. Anyway, I went a half hour longer than I wanted to, but that's okay. Lovely colors regardless. Thank you. Our budget brand is Marvel. It's so plastic and thin. I refuse to use it now. There are wonderful acrylics put there for just a fraction, dear. Okay, yeah, that totally makes sense. And I would be exactly the same way. You pick out such beautiful colors. Very nice. Thank you very much, Donna. I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm now going to say goodnight. I'm not touching the rest of this. I'll fix it up later. But guess who's under the desk where she likes to be? Miss Miley, who, her ears just went up and down. But I was taking it up. So now I kind of cleared out the areas that she lays in because this is like her favorite place to be sometimes. So I hope you guys enjoyed all of this yarn and enjoyed anything else that we chit-chatted about. I don't know if I'll end up doing a pop-up live because I still need to do a pop-up live to continue counting all the hand-dyed yarn and going through that and organizing it. I don't know when I'm going to do that. My schedule is kind of crazy right now. I'm trying to get into a groove with some stuff. But I will let you know on the Facebook group as well as the community tab next time I do a live, a pop-up live, or regular live. So I hope you guys have a great night. Miley says bye to her peeps as per usual. My mom clearly fell asleep. Otherwise, she would have said good night to you guys, but she fell asleep early on in the live. But we were talking about it earlier. We both, well, all of us appreciate all the additional thoughts and prayers for her. She is still on the maintenance chemo of Herceptin for an indefinite amount of time. We have her next CT scan at the end of July. I will actually be there with her for that. It's just me going down there this time. But so that's awesome. That wasn't planned. It just happened to work out that way. And Mr. Boyfriend and I thank you for the thoughts and prayers for us as well as for Miley. Remember, for every season, there's a reason to crochet. Love, hugs, and prayers to everybody. Extra prayers for those who need it. Remember, if you need extra prayers but don't want to share publicly, email me at natalies.closet@yahoo.com. We will add you to our private prayer list if you don't mind me sharing it anonymously. But online, let me know that, and I'll do that as well. I had fun with you guys. Well, I always do. I hope you did with me. And remember, be positive. I'll see you guys soon. Have a great night and week, Natalie, Miley, and everyone. Prayers to you all and take care. Bye for now. Thank you so much, Mark. Same to you. The yarns are great. Can't wait to see the finished products. Night to all. Prayers for all. Yeah, that's gonna, happen as it happens, and I'll show you as things. I mean, I guess I can show you the hats really quick. I think you saw the finished Divine hat. They are finished, Leanne. All of the ends are sewn in. Thank you for that reminder, my friend. She keeps me in check. She's the one that pushes. Well, okay, I haven't blocked anything in a long time, but when I do make the stuff that needs to be blocked. The thing is what I don't understand. If it's for me, it's one thing, but I'm going to block it. And then when the person washes it, they're not going to block it. So there it goes. I mean, okay, so they see the pattern a little better before they buy it. But then they're going to wash it, and then it's not going to look the same. And so what's the point? I'm just arguing. I'm just putting on an argument for that. Just saying. Anyway, I always Leanne and I tease each other about that. because she thinks I'm a heathen for not wanting to block or sew in ends and stuff. If I could afford to send her all of my stuff so she can sew in my ends and block, I would. But one hank of yarn was going to cost me like $35 to ship to Australia. I was like, what? 100-gram ball of hank? Seriously? But yeah. Keep on creating my artsy friends. You too. Loved joining in today, Natalie. Catch you next time, even if it's a replay. Please hug Mom for me too at the end of July. I will. I promise, Leanne. And it was great having you here. I mean, I know when I do my earlier lives, you're not able to be here because we're 15 hours apart, but it was great having you here. And I appreciate you watching the replays. So that's awesome too. Stay kind, everyone. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Well done. You're selling it as beautiful as it can be, heathen. I knew I was going to get the heathen. Okay, so this was the finished divine hat, which is beautiful. I'm going to be making my mom one with this yarn and a black poof. It's a beautiful yarn. Look how fuzzy it is. You see that halo? Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to do this with gloves because otherwise it's going to look like a hot mess. Then you guys had seen this hat, which was a pattern by the Yarn Geek for this was a 6 super bulky for a super bulky yarn. I think it was her. She did hers in the super bulky. Mine came out a little bit stiffer because I used a smaller hook. You'll see the difference in the other ones. And I can't even remember what hook sizes I used. So please forgive me. But, well, no. On this one, I think I used the one that was on the label, which was 10 millimeter because I happen to have it with me in the car when we did the live. Oh, I can watch the replay of the live. Anyway, so I love the colors on this. The working, it's worked in the round, but I kind of don't like that you can see oh, what does Z call that? The San Andreas, the fault line. Anyway, so this one works out. I mean, it's a little bit tighter. I did it on Mr. Boyfriend's head. He has a much smaller head. Or not much smaller. He just has a smaller head. But it fit well on him. I mean, it fits well on me too. I mean, it covers the ears. So there's... Oh my God, I just poked myself in the eye. Oh my God, that hurt right with my nail. Ah. I think it was my eyelid, so I don't think I scratched my eye, but wow, that hurt. So that was one hat, 2 hats done. Then next, I don't think you guys saw either one of these. So then I think I did this one. No, I did this one next. And I used, I think, an 11 millimeter. Or I loosened up my stitch like super big. But I think I used the 11 millimeter hook and it was too big. So I don't have the Hulk grip that I used to. But I also ended it differently. Did I? Yeah, I actually did. I didn't do the third, I think it was back loop only, if I'm not mistaken, round on like I did on that one because I was running out of yarn because I used a bigger hook and looser. Well, I don't know if it was and looser tension, but so it ended a little bit different. I mean, I ended it the same way she ends it, but I have one less round. Or did I just mess it up? I don't think I did. But there's the San Andreas, as Z says. But this one is bigger. This is for a bigger head. Or if you have maybe your hair in a ponytail. But it's super cute. I love the colors of this. I actually have it in a different brand right here. It's very similar. But it's like electric purple and all these colors. So that's done. Then this one, I think I used a middle size hook. Did I do this wrong? I may have changed this a little bit. So it actually ends a little bit different. I have a funny feeling I didn't do a back loop where I was supposed to do for the third round, a third ending round. And there's the San Andreas. But this one is shorter. It would probably fit Mr. Boyfriend perfectly. Well, I mean, it still covers the ears. I mean, like just my lobes are shown, the very end of my lobes. But I kind of like the fit of this one the best. But that's the fourth hat. So I have 4 hats. Can't say I haven't done anything. Plus, I have my lovey and the one scrunchie and the one extra because the other coasters were there. And then my little octopus and my little whale. So you can't say I didn't do anything. So 4 hats. I'm impressed with myself. I don't know if you guys are. Anyway, okay. I sew in, but not block. You can be my friend instead of Leanne's. Okay, ladies. No, I'm just kidding. Nighty night, ladies. You too know Becky. Another Leanne in the chat. Another heathen in the chat. Another Leanne. What? I was like, what? That doesn't make sense. Another heathen in the chat. Happy hump day too. You, love you, Leanne. Nice hats. Thank you, Dawn. Okay, so have a great night. I will try. I didn't even finish my dinner. Like, not even half of it. Anyway, have a great night. Now if try a helmet head, but okay, that's better. What do you want? You're saying goodnight to your peeps? Oh, she put her hand, she's hugging my arm. She's saying goodnight to her peeps. She says, sorry for the earthquake, but mommy's petting me and my head is hitting the top of the desk. So anyway, have a great night. I didn't get a chance to show you the Hollow Taco polishes. I did do a video. Oh, that's another video. So I'm like at 13 or 14. What? I have so many to edit now. Oh my gosh. But the only thing is you couldn't really see and I was doing with my phone and it doesn't look really good. So I don't know. I may redo that one possibly, maybe. But we'll do that on the next slide. Don't forget to remind me. All right. Haha, you are doing great, but keep hooking. You need a table's worth. Yeah, I know. I've got so many ideas and so many plans, clearly, because I have all this yarn. But bye, live chat. I miss you all. Miss you too, Leanne. I was so happy you were here. Have a great night. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. And Miley's sitting here talking to me. She wants the turkey on the table, but she's saying bye to her peeps too. Okay, love you guys. Bye.